In the cold winds of northern Nigeria, on December 17, 1942, a boy was born in Dumurkul, a village near Daura, Katsina State, to the family of Hardo Adamu and Hajia Zoilatu. The boy was destined to shape the course of Nigeria's history for decades. That boy was Muhammadu Buhari. Raised in a humble family, Muhammadu Buhari's journey began in the classrooms of Katsina Provincial Secondary School. Though not of royal birth, the distinguished military lineage of Buhari's forebears had created a close affinity between his family and the throne of Daura, and soon led him to the military barracks. By 1961, he joined the Nigerian Military Training College and was later trained in the United Kingdom, India, and the United States. During Nigeria's Civil War, Buhari was the brigade major of the 3rd Infantry Brigade from July 1967 to October 1968. He was the brigade major commander of the 4-sector Oka from November 1968 to January 1970 and was the commander 31st Infantry Brigade from January 1970 to December 1971. As a staff officer, Major General Buhari served as Assistant Adjutant General in the 1st Infantry Division headquarters from December 1971 to December 1972. On August 1, 1975, he was appointed the military governor of the then northeastern state, later Borno State, and in March 1976, he was appointed the Federal Commissioner for Petroleum and Energy, a position he held till June 1978. It was during Major General Buhari's tenure that the Nigerian National Oil Corporation and the Ministry of Petroleum Resources were reorganized to form the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), and he became its first chairman from July 1978 to June 1979. In addition, he was the military secretary at the Army headquarters and a member of the Supreme Military Council from July 1978 to June 1979. He was later the GOC of the 3rd Armored Division JOS, November 1981 to December 31, 1983, when he became the head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces following the military takeover. As head of state, he launched a fierce anti-corruption campaign, jailed corrupt politicians, and imposed strict discipline through his program, War Against Indiscipline.
Fraud, indiscipline, corruption, squandermania, misuse and abuse of public office for self or group aggrandizement, which had assumed debilitating proportions in the last few years, will be dealt with ruthlessly, no matter whoever may be involved.
However, on August 27, 1985, Major General Buhari was overthrown in a palace coup led by General Ibrahim Babangida. Having been detained for 3 years and later released, General Buhari retired to private life and re-emerged as a Democrat. In 2003, 2007 and 2011, he ran for president and lost, but his 4th attempt in 2015 changed Nigerian history. Riding a wave of public frustration with corruption and insecurity, Muhammadu Buhari became Nigeria's first opposition candidate to defeat an incumbent president, ushering in a new era under the current governing All Progressives Congress (APC). As president, Buhari focused on 3 pillars: anti-corruption, economic revival, and security.
I have already mentioned how Britain really led and how disgraceful one of the Nigerian executive was. He has to dress like a woman to leave Britain and leave behind his bank account and fixed assets, which Britain is prepared to hand over to us. This is what I'm asking for. What would I do with apology? I need something tangible.
He launched the Treasury Single Account, expanded Nigeria's infrastructure, and pushed for agricultural self-sufficiency. All these were done in the face of challenges with the economy, rising insecurity, and the End SARS protests.
I don't have companies. I don't attach much to materialism, especially materialism that was at the expense of development of the country. I have a clear conscience. I feel I can face God with confidence.
Still, to millions, he remained a symbol of integrity. Former President Muhammadu Buhari handed over to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on May 29, 2023. Following his handover, Buhari retreated to his hometown in Daura, where he remained a quiet, respected elder statesman, occasionally speaking on national issues, often reflecting on his decades of service. Sadly, on Sunday, July 13, 2025, Nigeria received the news of the passing away of the former President Muhammadu Buhari. Tributes have continued pouring from across the world. Flags have been lowered, prayers offered, and memories shared. From dusty parade grounds to presidential villas, Nigeria's former leader, Muhammadu Buhari, left a mark on the country's soul, a man who rose from the arid plains of Katsina to command a nation of over 200 million people. A soldier, a statesman, a story of discipline and resilience. Nigeria will miss former President Muhammadu Buhari.